Test section 133011. We're again on Interstate 16, this time around milepost 73.8 near Soperton, Georgia. All the signs and markings and everything are in place as they should be. Not going to try to get a distress survey through here. We got faulting last year and we got joint sealant damage last year. We're just running short on time. We need to be somewhere from here, pretty good distance from here in a short amount of time, so I'm just going to run through it the video. Thing you can see is that there has been some wearing of the fine aggregate in the wheel pads, just as there was when we were originally out here. Real quick there, let's see, where was I? Well, the conditions appear to be about the same as they were when we first came out here. The joint sealant seems to be in real good condition, as you can see here. Also, as you can tell, there's no slightness to the skew here. The joints are skewed about one on a 1 to 6 skew, and this is a staggered joint spacing. The 16, 17, 22, 23, I believe, is the pattern that they have. I'm standing at station 1 now. I noticed one spall, and it was on the downstream end of the joint back up at the, I believe it was the first joint in, or the second joint in the test section. And right here, it's a low severity corner break over there at that acute angle, the transverse joint with the lane joint. And that's about at approximate station 1 plus, where are we here? It's like about 1 plus 70, I would say, just guessing. As I said, we noticed the wearing away of the texture. In fact, it's obscured the tines in the wheel pads throughout here, and you can see where the coarse aggregate has been exposed. Station 3. See, in here they cut a little bit deeper with the tines, but you can see where it's been worn down, and the aggregate again is exposed throughout here as it was back on the earlier portion of the test section. Haven't noticed any other cracking or any spalling to mention at the joints since that which I described and tried to show before. Some places here near the joint, we're about station 4 plus approximately 60 right here, where apparently they scabbed a little bit off when they textured it and they added some back on. And then the texturing changed here, looked like got into a different concrete mix, perhaps a different slump in it or whatever. But anyway, the tining is obscured a bit more in here. They didn't cut quite as deep on the tining, and the color's a little different right here, perhaps due to the texture differences. Now, this last joint ends up right at station 5, which is the end of the test section, and knowing the pattern and everything, we can go back and try and reconstruct the station locations for each of the joints. But right now we're going to have to boogie. And that ends the video for test section 133011. We're on Interstate 16. Video on test section 133017. We're on